What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. Welcome to the Bible Club. I'm Stan, and today we're looking at chapter 4 of the book of Jonah. This is our last chapter in the book of Jonah, and it starts off really interesting because it says it displeased Jonah a lot, or exceedingly, and he was angry. What displeased him? Well, chapter 10 of Jonah 3, chapter 3 of Jonah, verse 10, earlier it says that he was mad about the Lord delivering the people, or God changing his mind about judging them and putting a judgment on them. And so he got mad about that in verse 1 of chapter 4, and he was angry. And he prayed to the Lord and said, "O Lord, is not this what I said when I was yet in my country? That is why I made haste to flee to Tarshish, for I knew that you are a gracious God and merciful, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love, and relenting from disaster. Therefore, now, O Lord, please take my life from me, for it is better for me to die than to live." And the Lord said, "Do you do well to be angry?" He said, "You're mad that these people were saved instead of perishing?" Jonah went out of the city and sat to the east of the city and made a booth for himself there. He sat under it in the shade till he should see what would become of the city. Now the Lord God appointed a plant and made it come up over Jonah, that it might be a shade over his head to save him from the discomfort. So Jonah was exceedingly glad because of the plant. But when dawn came up the next day, God appointed a worm that attacked the plant so that it withered. When the sun arose, God appointed a scorching east wind, and the sun beat down on the head of Jonah so that he was faint. And he asked that he might die and said, "It is better for me to die than to live." But God said to Jonah, "Do you do well to be angry for the plant?" And he said, "Yes, I do well to be angry enough to die." And the Lord said, "You pity the plant for which you did not labor, nor did you make it grow, which came into being in a night and perished in a night. And should not I pity Nineveh, that great city in which there are more than 120,000 people who do not know their right hand from their left, and also much cattle?" So he's saying you're more frustrated over and angry about this plant perishing for your personal discomfort than you are for these people perishing. Let us never be more concerned about our self-comfort than the perishing of other people in this world. That's why one of the missions of this ministry is to send as many Bibles as we can and as many missionaries as we can to lost people groups around the world. And if you would become a Bible Club member, $10 a month helps us do that. So thank you. Be concerned about people around the world. Even if you can't go yourself, be concerned about them. Do what you can do. All right? God bless you. That was Jonah chapter 4. Tomorrow we'll be moving into a new chapter. We only have like 7 more books of the Old Testament left. So we'll be looking at Micah chapter 1. God bless you. Peace.